to tell him happy birthday, and I could not understand why you answered the phone.
Well, here's what happened. Bill has to understand I have a long-standing relationship with his mama. So what you dialed was his mama's number.
Oh, I just went in the Chillicothe phone book. I went to the last page, page 3.
I know.
And there it was.
You have to, and I will tell Bill this. He's watching the show right now. Please understand, Chris meant to call you, not your mom. But I went ahead and passed on the good.
Well,
good
when you left, you went, if you need me, call me at this number.
True.
And it was Bill, so I thought you were going over the Bills.
Sorry, I
so
do apologize.
it just miscommunication, Bill.
Sorry about that. But we want to wish you a happy birthday.
40-somethingth probably. If
you know what? He is 4 years younger than me, so that puts him at 38.
38.
38. Wow. God, he is old.
38 or 39, just depends on,
He's old.
on where it falls.
Happy
birthday, Bill.
Happy birthday. Okay. We sat in here yesterday afternoon, and we had a conversation. Mm-hmm. Now, there's times when we argue, me and Chris, and at the age and knowing each other for so many years that we've done it, that we've come to an understanding of sometimes apple's an apple and orange is an orange, and it don't matter what we say, we can't change each other's mind. And we had a good conversation.
And we've been friends for 20 years, and it took us 18 and a half years to figure this out. So it's not an easy process, but we did it.
Yes. And the thing is, you don't have to yell to have a conversation. When you get upset, think about it. When I get upset, I usually just stop talking most of the time. I just go, you know what? I ain't. But I walk around with a scowl on my face, so it's just as bad. But anyway, I just quit talking until it ain't worth the arguing. I try to make a point, he tries to make a point. Like you said, it took us 18 years to get to this. But you used to be but have a, y'all would yell.
Oh, yeah.
And.
No, wait. I think I would yell.
You would yell, yeah.
It would start like this, and then it would get louder and louder. Because since you're not understanding, I guess you're not hearing me. So it would continue to get louder. It never worked.
So the louder you get, the more they understand.
Yes,
that was the theory. That was the theory. But we realized that, and we know a lot of friends, man, and when they talk, they yell, and you see guys out at bars, if they get in a fight or something, it's always a yelling. It's always a yelling. And when we were in Phoenix, we were in Laughlin, and our team got to argue with this other team, and I sat outside stretching, and Chris sat right next to me.
Laughing.
We were laughing, and immediately we went, if you really wanted to fight, you would have walked up there and punched that first guy in the mouth. And same thing with your wife. You really don't want to argue, because if you did, you just go balls to the wall, start out just screaming. But you're trying to make a point. Why do we yell when we talk? What is it that the human nature is trying to do? Big dog, little dog?
That's it. Yeah. If I can yell louder than you, I win. Since I can't make you, and we talked about this, everybody wants the other person to be like them.
Correct.
And we quit that. Russell and I'm Chris. He's going to tell you at the end of the show, I'm Russell and he's Chris.
Exactly.
And we're nobody else.
Right.
And you want your spouse to see it your way. And it starts getting frustrating. It gets louder, and then I don't know why it ends up yelling. I really don't, except just the frustration sits in.
Yeah.
Why can't you understand me?
And see, my parent, and I learned communication from my dad and my mom telling me that, but when my parents get mad at each other, they clam up. So their communication ain't no better than you screaming at each other. You know what I mean? It's, well, I ain't gonna work.
Well, see, my real dad, the way he argued was he drug my mom out and put her in the trunk, told her to go throw it in the river. That's his form of communication. They didn't stay married but about a year. So he probably need to work on his communication.
Yeah, you always want to walk them. You don't ever want to drag them to the trunk. You got to walk them out there.
Because then you got to go get antibacterial stuff, Neosporin to put on their knees.
It's a lot of extra stuff you're having to do. But that's the one thing that we have, and try to work on these things, man. Because guess what? We always It took us 18 and a half years to understand that I am not perfect. As much as I think I'm perfect, I am not perfect.
You ain't even close.
But thanks for pointing out my flaws.
I'll tell you what, something else you can do is you can, when that first question arises, you can ask yourself, is this worth discussing at all? Because 9 times out of 10, it's not.
Absolutely right.
It is a waste of time. There's no reason to do it. I'm not going to change your mind. We've been arguing about this for 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's going to have the same outcome. I'm going to be mad at you. You're going to be mad at me.
And if you're a couple, you're probably not
if
gonna...
it ends in make-up sex like it did 15 years ago, great. But now you've been in a relationship a while. It's probably screw this. I'm going to sleep on the couch.
Make her sleep on the couch.
Good luck. Good luck.
All right. Saturday. We'll stop
turning the knob.
Turning the knob completely a different way. Saturday at Wilkerson Hatch at 11 a.m. is the funeral for Craig Schroeder. And he had a Schroeder, it's stereo. I think it was Schroeder stereo. Right there on
audio
the corner.
Or whatever.
Audio. It's the corner of Valley Mills.
Caddy corner over from on the border.
Yeah, Valley
Behind
Mills
Enterprise.
Or Newbert. Valley Mills and Newbert.
And they may have a memorial fund set up at his place of business. I'm working on trying to find out if they do, because if it is,
George, I know you're watching the show. Post that on your Facebook.
He is asking Big John to get in touch with POPS, which is with BACA,
right,
which is Bikers Against Child Abuse.
Yes.
And that was the toy run they were on.
That's
right?
exactly right.
But anyway, 11 a.m. Saturday, Wilkerson Hatch. Go show your respects if you get a chance.
Yeah, please do. I mean, it's a good. Those guys are doing the biker group, the motorcycle group, doing a good thing. Bikers Against Child Abuse. So please, 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 they're doing a good thing, and we want to keep that going. On that same note, our Christmas family, Friday is the deadline. Now, we have got some people that have donated. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about sizes and clothes and stuff like that. Stephanie is going shopping on Saturday because for the girls. The party is December 20th at 5:30 at Double Dave's. We're going to have a buffet style pizza. But here's what we need. We still need money. And we don't need a lot.
Or gift cards.
Or gift cards.
Or anything.
And we're not asking for $100. We're not. What we're asking for, $5 or $10. And it's right here on our site, this button. Click it. Chris has got it set up for the PayPal account. It goes right to these girls. I'm going to send out a mass Twitter today for you guys to watch the show and to do this, because we want to raise enough money. We've got a lot. We've got some good sponsors that come aboard, but we want to keep this thing going and give these girls a good Christmas.
And if you know anybody on the softball team,
yeah,
a parent on the softball team, you can get with those guys, give it to them, because we're in this thing together.
That is the Outcast Select Girls Baseball Team, right. Softball team, girls.
Out of Hewitt, Texas, Midway, that Midway area. So if you know anybody on that team, get with them if you can't get with us. And let's make this a fabulous Christmas for these guys under the circumstances.
Exactly right.
And if you don't have the money, come by Double Days and shake their hand and tell them that they mean something to you.
Yeah, please. That's a big thing too. We're going to get out of here, and it's one of those things where I just feel like today's been a good show. It has been a great show. We've talked about helping others. We've talked about doing a good deed. Don't yell. Keep communication. This is the season for giving.
Right.
So here's the deal. We're going to give you a lot of love today. Feel the love, we're giving the love. So until tomorrow, when me and Chris will still be giving the love, I am Russ. He is Chris, and we are out of here.